Hello everyone, we have a new puff piece to dissect. So, in the Daily Record, which is a Scottish paper, yesterday there was an article saying that Megsy wanted to confront, she was so close to confronting His Majesty King Charles. Harry had to stop her. Why? Because she's blaming King Charles for ruining her brand because the king's selling honey or dropped some honey about the same time as she released her Scam Jam advert. So King Charles's honey, I think it would be all of it either comes from Romania. I believe he's got a place there. There's some Romanian honey and there's stuff that's produced in Highgrove. So the bees are now asked to produce things, if I'm getting this right, both in Romania and Highgrove on King Charles's orders, so he can basically shade Megsy. Is that right? Is that what she's implying? Or does she realise she's implying that? Is this just a puff piece for puff piece? And what a strange paper for it to turn up in. So we're going to have a look. Money must be tight, eh? We will have a look and see what is really going on. Does she really? Now, the cards have been picking up for a few readings that she is desperate for King Charles's attention. Let's have a look. She wants attention. This is all about attention. We have the world there. So I'm going to, before I divulge this, I forgot to say, I work in layers if you're new here. So I'm going to do one layer for Meghan. This is Meghan's layer, one layer for Harry, and one layer for His Majesty King Charles III. So Megsy, Megatron, this is all about wanting attention. This is a grab for attention straight away with the world there. She is feeling the pressure. She wants a new beginning. The Chariot crossing over. Now, the Chariot, when it is in reverse, it could mean that she believes somebody who is a Cancerian is blocking her bag, if you will. The Cancerians in the royal family are Prince George, so doubtful. Queen Camilla, possibly. Prince William, I nearly said King William. Obviously, it's going to be William. So, yeah, William, she's blaming William for not getting the attraction she wanted. She feels like this is a make or break situation. She has so many of those. Like, the stakes have never been this high. Okay. The 10 of Cups there underneath. She wants to project to the world that she has a happy family, right? She wants to project that her and Harry, and I don't believe that for a minute, they're completely happy. I think it's a volatile relationship, allegedly, whatever. But from my card readings, from reading the cards for a while, this is what she wanted to put out there. She wanted to try and project that they were a happy family unit because Harry had to interject. She's trying to put out there that everything is absolutely wonderful when we know it's not. It's not wonderful. The Four of Swords above. Now, the Four of Swords is often a card when, especially when it's in the upright, of a timeout, a truce, taking a break from it, remembering your heritage. And I would suggest that she is trying to remind people as well with this puff piece that she is in fact linked to the royal family. Everything they do is kind of linked to either shading or commenting around being royal. Just look at Serena Williams introducing them at the Epsy Awards. Should have listened to Venus, Serena. You'll get markled. The Seven of Wands is in reverse. She thinks that everybody is out to get her. So there's an element of truth in this leak. She feels attacked. She feels that the king is doing things and the monarchy is doing things to stop her bag. I'd just like to say that the king is probably really, really busy, like uber busy, like beyond busy, and he's suffering from cancer. I don't think he gives a jot about somebody selling some dodgy scam jam. I think when I did a reading on it, the energy was very, eye roll, what now? You know, from the king. Let's see what's coming up next with her jam and the stories. The moon in reverse. She's going to be she's going to have some uncomfortable truths spoken about her, and all of this kind of like subterfuge and media games and things like that are going to come up with that moon in reverse. Yeah, she thinks this is a new cycle, guys. She really wants to seem that her and Harry are balanced. And obviously I noticed his shady behavior, blah, 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 make it all about me. And she thinks this is a new way to start doing things like, oh, look, the royals are still shading me. So she thinks it's a completely new pattern here with the Fool. So she's ready to go off and have Harry as being, she wanted to say her piece, but Harry stopped her. You know, they want to kind of look like they want to draw attention to it, but they also want to draw attention to how virtuous Harry is. And they also want to draw attention to the link of Harry and them still being connected by blood to the royal family, even though I don't believe the royals have got a lot of time for them. What she wants some change. She wants some big money coming in. Two of Pentacles. Things are difficult at the minute. They want to seem more balanced. There's two great cards of balance here. You have the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Swords is like some kind of intellectual balance, weighing things up when you're thinking about contracts, when you're thinking about the future, mind games, things like that. So this is their trying to project and trying to say they're going to do something new. The Two of Pentacles, what she wants from this, she wants to show like she is balanced in work-life balance and material balance, and she would like a change in how people view her brand. She's basically just used King Charles as a puff piece to try and get some traction going with her brand, basically. The Moon in reverse, she's going to be careful because there will be an expose on her. There is going to be an expose on her, and it's going to be something to do with the jam. Whether it comes from a fellow YouTuber, whether it comes from the press, I'm not so sure, but there is an expose on her. But we have the King of Swords here as well. So that suggests to me it could be someone on the internet. The King of Swords is in reverse. And the King of Swords, when it is in reverse, that would seem she's activated Boozy. Boozy is a Gemini, so he would relate to the King of Swords on a astrological level, because the King of Swords is air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra are all air signs. It could be Newsom. It could be Newsom. Could be Newsom saying something for them. It could be someone coming on there based on that star sign element. However, if we look at the card as away from the astrological and we look at the card's meaning as the King of Swords in reverse, it's criminality. It's criminality, it's cruelty, it's people who are destructive. So we may be getting more destruction coming from Megatron at His Majesty, at the royal family, because we have the Moon in reverse and we have the King of Swords in reverse. Now let's have a look at the Dumb Prince. Let's see if we can get more details on this, because I feel like this puff piece comes from Megsy. She wants this. She's all about trying to defend herself, blah, 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 blah. So we're going to try and figure out where Harry is in all of this now, and then we're going to see the king's response. I don't think there's a card for jog on. Maybe the Eight of Cups. Maybe. I can't think of this off of my head. There'll be something in reverse for jog on. Let's have a look at Harry in all of this. Justice. It's only fair, Megan. It's only fair. Oh my God, it's just fair. This is just like saying how it is and letting the press know that we are still hurting and wounded by, like, you know, leaving the royal family because, like, of moon bumps and stuff. But, like, yeah, it's fair. It's fair. So I don't see a negative with Harry on this. Let's see what's crossing over. Oh, the moon in reverse. Page of Wands. There's an element of frustration. I think he was on this puff piece as well. He's totally behind it. You have the Ace of Wands underneath. He is a little bit frustrated. He will do what she says at this point, at every point, to be honest, but he just wants to try and... The thing with Harry is he's not going to give up that marriage easy. I've been describing him as a barnacle for a long time. And I've always said, like, they're going to stay together. Now, in 2019, there was loads of rumours on the internet. Oh my God, they're getting a divorce. And it turned out they were leaving the royal family. I was the only card reader. And I'm just going to say this now. I was the only card reader that said, in 2020, they're going to leave the royal family and they're going to blame it on the royal family. They're going to blame it on the media. They're going to blame it on the internet. And that's exactly what they did. So they wanted to open a doorway. I think that doorway has been closed. I think that's what the problem is here. I think something has gone on behind the scenes. That moon in reverse, they're sitting on something. There's something going to come out about them. Something big is going to come out about them. That Tower in reverse. Ooh. Who does he blame? He blames the King of Cups. So straight away, we have that Cancerian energy. So the King of Cups relates to the water signs. Cancer and Scorpio. The King of Cups. When I'm reading on the royals, I always have, like, the king as the emperor. It's just easier that way because there's lots of Kings of Cups in the royal family. But when we're dealing with Doofus, Captain Douche Canoe over there, the King of Cups is his gorgeous brother, William, Prince of Wales. So, yeah. The Eight of Coins work is surrounding him. Gotta do some work. 10 of Cups is there and there. What he wants to achieve is knock this story out of the media that the Harkles are less than perfect, that the Harkles aren't together. He wants everyone to believe that they are a happy family unit and they broke away from a dysfunctional family unit from the Markles and from the Royals. And from most of the Raglans. Let's be real. They ditch most of the Raglans as well. 10 of Pentacles right when the King of Swords comes on in. I feel like Harry is going to be getting initiated into the wealthy pseudo-royal circles in America. I know you don't have a royal family per se, but you have got some big families on the world stage. You've got everything from the Trumps, the Obamas, the Clintons, the Kardashians. You know what I mean? It's just the Kennedys, the Bidens. There's a lot. And I feel like Harry is going to try and find himself closer. This is another thing. They want to be invited into a different family. They want to be invited and incorporated into one of those big families. They've tried it with the Kardashians a little bit. There's been a bit of tiptoeing. So I feel like they want to open the doorway. They want to open is into a established American family to establish themselves more. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something with the Kennedys. I know there's different branches of the Kennedy family, but one branch of the Kennedy family, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw them with the Bidens a little bit more. And I would not be surprised if we saw something with the Kardashians, even though I don't think the Kardashians are completely sold on them. But that's an opinion, that's not a reading. But the Kardashians are very wealthy. The other thing is, of course, is Beyonce and Jay-Z. They are billionaires. They could well be. Honestly, Elon Musk hasn't really got a family. He's a kind of standalone weirdo. Like, you know, I like him. I like Elon Musk. I don't think it's him. You've got people like, of course, you've got people like, oh, what's his called? The guy with the glasses, Microsoft, Bill Gates. You've got people like him that they could try and drop in. And of course, you've got the Gettys. But I feel this is something more from Harry's perspective. He wants to feel part of a big, wealthy, rich family. I don't think it's that one. Let's have a look at King Charles. Was he even bothered? What's going on? It's a lie. He's like, did I? Have I? The Emperor in reverse. He's been misinterpreted here. And the son, he's just trying to get on with life, bless him. Queen of Swords is in reverse. So he sees it for the strategy that it is, and he knows that their energy coming at him, he knows it's not working. He knows like they aren't working. He knows that people aren't buying it. He just sees them as being disruptive. The sun crossing over. I'm not being funny, but that little boy is very Louis. Never noticed that. Don't think I've used these cards for King Charles before. His focus is on the kids. His focus is on legacy. His focus is on family. His focus is on getting out and doing stuff. What did the Queen say? We need to be seen. So I feel like there is a lot of that with the King. He is really, really just trying to get on and enjoy life and live in the moment. The Queen of Swords in reverse, he knows this is just a cruel, hard strategy. It also could well suggest that there is either an Aquarian woman, a Libran woman, or a Gemini woman who is going to weigh in on this and be a little bit irritating to the King. But to be fair, it could well just be the cold, cruel strategy of wanting the King's attention. Now, don't get me wrong. I think the King has got a sense of humor that is shady enough to basically to drop some honey, but I just think it's Meghan's self-hexing and the timings are all like the King's just doing his thing, staying in his lane, refreshed, unbothered, moisturized, selling his stuff through the high growth stuff through this high growth shop that goes to charity. The proceeds go to charity. The Eight of Swords is in reverse. When it comes to Meghan, the King has cut away some debris. He has found himself freer. He has found himself better. There is a mental game that has gone on. There is some mental or behind the scenes stuff. And I mean mental as in head games that has gone on with the Eight of Swords in reverse. And he feels just like, I've got rid of all that noise. I've got rid of all that nonsense. He can move forward with something. Oh, Meghan. Tower for Harry. Four of Wands in reverse. Something with a Harkles related foundation. There may be some rumors about their marriage. There may be some rumors about their family home. There may be some rumors about their family. But the King becomes aware sooner rather than later of a bit of a scandal about their foundations and what they are trying to do. Now, this could be their foundations of belief. It could be the foundations of their business, but there is something coming. We have the moon in reverse, we have the tower and the four of wands. The king isn't surprised, the king isn't bothered by this. It's just like, oh, more noise. The Nine of Pentacles, what does he think of Megalodon? The Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. This is all my fur coat, no knickers. He thinks she cuts corners. He thinks she's cheap. She thinks she is just trying to go into competition. She thinks, basically, the king thinks she's a shallow effing grifter. But he probably wouldn't say it quite like that, but it's the quickest way I can say it to you guys. And I'm already like 20 minutes in, so I don't want to keep you here forever. The Page of Cups is what is surrounding the king. He has been incensed by some of the rhetoric and noise around the children, the Wales children, especially coming from the Sussexes camp, the Sussex fans. So he's over it. He doesn't care. He's really not buying into any of it. He knows they're going on the attack with the Wales family as well. The High Priestess, the king knows that there's some stuff going to be coming out, and he hopes it comes out. And the Seven of Cups, there's going to be some gaslighting. When it comes to Harry and Meghan and the king's relationship, there's going to be further gaslighting coming in. The Seven of Cups in reverse, they are going to try and make something about the king, and it's not, they're going to basically try and gaslight the king. You don't try and gaslight a Scorpio. I mean, are you mad? Well, yes, but like don't do that. It's the wrong thing to do. Don't gaslight anyone, but be careful with especially water signs, especially Cancer and Scorpio. Don't do that. Really, no. And that's why William saw right through it. And Capricorns as well. Ooh, Aquarius, watch them. Oh, they can see through you now. King of Swords is in reverse. The 10 of Pentacles is upright for Harry, and the 7 of Cups is in reverse. I think Harry's going to try and attempt to say he's found a new family somehow. Like, the grifters is my family now, and all you athletes that I only see once every 2 years. You are like my brothers and sisters and stuff. But I feel like it's going to be someone in Hollywood and this, or like stateside, like a big established. If he could like just kind of grift his way over the border into Canada, just for warning you, Canada, that he could see him with Trudeau and hanging around as Trudeau. After all, they've got links, but I don't see any travel cards on the table for Harry at the minute when it comes to his alliance with this 10 of Pentacles. Let me just see if we get a read on who's which family this is. It's usually a rich, wealthy, protected family. From the King's cards, I don't think, and William's cards, I don't believe that is going to be, from prior readings, I must say, I don't believe that is going to be the royal family. Not at all. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Luck runs out, so that's why he has to get with that 10 of Pentacles family, does Harry and the other Harkle. An Aquarian. They're going to be iced out of something. They want to look like they're healing. It's almost like they created this own level of bad luck. And that is why they are, well, basically that's why everything what the cards have said. But I would look out for an Aquarian in a big, wealthy family. And that Wheel of Fortune, their luck, they have to, because their luck runs completely out. And they have a change that they don't like. So all this can happen within the next 12 months, basically. But they live very full, quick lives. So they meet more people and grift off more people. And the super wealthy and the super famous, they go through life at a speed that us normal folk don't. So there's that. So this could happen a lot sooner, both of these things. I'm going to get an expose on the Harkles, and we're going to get a cozying up from the Harkles to other people. And the king just thinks the same as Bill Simmons. So there we go. That is what I have for you today, ladies and ladies. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. If you have, please leave me a comment down below. Suggest what you would like in the next reading, or you can leave me some blue hearts to send love, healing, protection to Her Royal Highness Catherine, Princess of Wales, His Majesty King Charles, and Princess Anne, who is on the mend after a horse-related incident. Anyway, guys, lots of love to all, and I'll see you really soon. Bye, everyone.